What's going on, Guardians? Briar Rabbit here. Welcome to Shard It or Keep It, the series where I make an argument both for and against dismantling an item, and you make the decision. This week, we'll be making the big decision for the Exotic Shotgun, the Chaperone. But first, let's take a look at last week's weapon, Thorn. Thorn is an exotic hand cannon earned by completing the exotic bounty, A Light in the Dark. Perks on this weapon include Final Round, a choice between Snapshot, Send It, and Perfect Balance, and of course, Mark of the Devourer. Rounds pierce targets and cause lingering damage over time. Reasons for deleting this gun? For 9 months, this gun was the bane of the Crucible. It was clearly the best weapon for Guardians who wanted to improve their KD spread, and it was very widely used. And it was awful. The problem is the way the Mark of the Devourer perk functioned. If a player scored 2 headshots on an opponent, the Mark of the Devourer damage over time would finish that opponent off. This meant that it was a 2-shot kill at any distance. And if you missed one of those headshots and hit the body instead, your opponent would be forced to retreat and not only wait for his shields to charge, but first wait for Thorn's damage over time to finish. It slowed down play in the Crucible, it was annoying, and to be frank, it made the Crucible a bad place to be for a long time. But Thorn, and hand cannons in general, has been nerfed. Thorn's damage over time component has been reduced, taking away its ability to kill with 2 headshots. It's gone from being the best weapon in the Crucible to being a good one. It's one of the coolest exotics in the game. The look, the lore, even the sound is iconic. Can we really shard this weapon just based out of spite? Well, I left that up to you. Blubberjohn1203 says, shard it. It will always be a thorn in my side. John Bartel says, are you kidding me? Keep it. It's Thorn. It's not just that it looks amazing, shoots thorns not bullets, and is the only gun with DOT. It's the legend of Dredgen Yor and Shin Malfur, the city's history, the Crucible, in the town of Palamon. You have to keep it. CG Royal 44 said, wait a sec, Briar. I like your beard. I want to knit a scarf out of it and send it to Bungie and tell them to make an exotic hunter cloak called the Rabbit's Pelt. In the end, with 430 votes for Shard It and 509 votes for Keep It, Thorn keeps its place in the vault. The Chaperone is an exotic shotgun earned by completing the Jolly Holiday quest with Amanda Holiday. Like its Tex Mechanica stablemate, The Last Word, it's a kinetic weapon with a unique look and feel. Perks on this weapon include the Chaperone. This weapon fires a single precision slug and grants an agility boost. Roadborne. Precision kills briefly grant bonus handling, range, and precision damage. And finally, the Survivor. 3 rapid kills while Roadborne is active will return 2 rounds to the chamber. Okay, it's a new exotic shotgun that fires a slug instead of a pellet spread. Why shard it? Well, it's just not that good. In PvP, it has the potential to one-shot kill a Guardian from a pretty good distance away, a bit further than other shotguns, but you have to get a critical shot to do it. This is easy if your opponent comes walking in through a door and you're ready to fire. It's hard if your opponent is jumping, blinking, shade stepping, strafing, and firing back at you. I guess I should correct that. It's not that the weapon isn't good, it's just hard to use effectively, or that I'm not good with it. You see, shotguns like Fellwinter's or the Conspiracy Theory are easy, and they effectively do the same thing. They one-shot kill an opponent who is close by. The difference is that the Chaperone needs to get a headshot, and with the others, I can basically fire in their general direction and watch the carnage just splatter against the wall. It's not that the Chaperone is bad, it's just unnecessarily difficult to use. And that goes for the perks as well. The Roadborne gives great bonuses right after a precision kill, but the Survivor requires 3 more rapid precision kills to even proc. In the Crucible, it's extremely rare that you'll ever see this bonus, to the point where I think it's basically a wasted perk. Even in PvE, it's uncommon to see it proc. Speaking of PvE, there is essentially no reason to use the Chaperone. The best PvE shotguns do a boatload of damage super fast. They aren't precision weapons, they just need to fire fast. Something like New Monarchy's Burden of Proof is perfect. Full auto and a fast fire rate, get in, blast away, get out. The Chaperone used effectively requires more precision, and that means more time. No thanks. If I want to single fire, I'll do it from a quarter mile away with a sniper rifle, thank you. Okay, it's kind of a pain to use, so why keep it? Look at it. It's a beauty. The scroll work on the barrel, the devilish sights, the cut off stock. It looks and it feels cool as hell. Its cocking animation where the player spins it around, I love it. It's also a ton of fun to use if you like a challenge. Similar to those who like to run around with No Land Beyond as their primary, there will be people who enjoy the extra challenge of using this gun. And they should. Getting kills with this weapon is very satisfying, and I like it quite a bit. I just wouldn't call it a good weapon. And that's the decision. Obviously now with the weapon blueprint kiosk, an exotic that you dismantle can be reacquired for a price. Is the Chaperone's good looks and unique feel enough for it to take up space in the vault? Or is it time to let go and to gaze on this one in the tower when we feel nostalgic? That's up to you. In the comments below, cast your vote. Shard it or keep it, and in the next episode, I will act upon your recommendation. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.